Yes, welcome back to the show. Aisling Larkin is in the kitchen. Remind us again what you're making.
We are going to do chocolate chip oaty bars. So these are healthy, nourishing, filling, sustaining, like really lovely with a cup of tea, 11 o'clock, or you know, the evening time, 8 o'clock in the evening, 9 o'clock, something with a cup of tea. This, slow release of sugar, it's all the good stuff.
Okay.
It's really tasty as well.
Guilt-free, right.
Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with chia seeds, okay? Chia seeds are loaded with omega-3, fibre, they've got antioxidants in them, really good for low blood pressure. They're a really good ingredient.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just mixing them with a little bit of warm water, and we're going to just stir them around and let these sit just for a couple of minutes. This is going to be the last ingredient we add in. This, if you're baking or you were doing vegan baking, chia seeds are a substitute for egg. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to about 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. And you'll see it already. It starts to turn into this kind of gloopy paste. And what it does is it helps to bind all the ingredients in these together, as well as getting in fibre. Okay, so when we look at treats like these, it's not necessarily that they're lower in calories, but it's better calories. It's more nutrient-dense calories, and every single ingredient has a function. And it's really beneficial for us. So that's really, really important. In here, I have porridge oats and I have wholemeal flour. Now, I love to make it with spelt flour as well. And I've actually listed spelt flour in the recipe, but I used wholemeal because you can use wholemeal. So again, we're getting our fibre, which is really good. Spelt is an ancient grain. It's really nice in terms of, it kind of has a nutty, kind of toasty flavour, but it's a whole grain as well, even though it appears more like a white flour. So like it's really good for making pastry and it has a lovely flavour. I'm adding in some seeds, then I'm adding in some nuts. So I have walnuts, I have hazelnuts, I have almonds. I'm checking in the bowl to make sure I'm not forgetting any of them. And I've chopped them all up, right? So I've just chopped them really finely. You could get your food processor to do this part for you. But again, things like walnuts seem to be really popular in the supermarket at the moment. They're very easy access. I don't know, maybe it's like there's a global glut of walnuts, but they're amazing. Brain function again, antioxidant function. So the antioxidant in all of this basically stops oxidation or inflammation in the body. So then it doesn't damage our cells. So it's just good for keeping us just that little bit healthier all the time. So I've got dry ingredients in there. Next up, I have my dates. So what I do with the dates is I soak them in just a tiny little bit of boiling water. Now, I've done this already, so we'd have it ready. But what it does is it basically turns the dates into this fudge.
Yeah.
Like dates
so are they the medjool ones? Or
no, these are normal.
So what is the difference between the
medjool ones are the fancy ones.
Okay.
They're bigger, they're kind of juicier, they're not kind of as dried out. So these are the standard ones that are quite dry. So it's
that's why you soak
them a little bit. The medjool ones are beautiful. Stuff them with a little bit of nut butter, drizzle a dark chocolate over the top. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's like a Snickers, but a really healthy version. Absolutely gorgeous.
You mentioned dates, I start thinking the sticky toffee pudding. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's where my mind goes.
Sticky toffee pudding.
But not tonight, Aisling.
No, we're keeping it a little bit healthier tonight. Into that, I'm going to put my maple syrup. So again, I'm not using visible white sugar, but this is sugar. It's your liquid form of sugar, okay? It's a slightly healthier version, but like, don't kid yourself. You know, this is like, let's be real about this.
Yeah.
Little bit of coconut in there, and we're going to stir it all together. And then to bring it all together, I'm adding in a little bit of vegetable oil. And I'm going to add in my chia seeds, and then I have some dark chocolate, because after healthy food, my next passion is chocolate, to be honest. And I don't really like having a dessert or a treat without a bit of chocolate in it. So I'm going to add in, so I have, again, some 70–80% cocoa. Dark chocolate going in there. And guys, that's it. So if you are cooking along at home, it's as easy as this. You're putting all of your ingredients into the bowl, you're combining them all together, and then I have a tray lined here with some parchment paper.
And that's wet enough, is it?
Yes, so the oil helps to hold everything together. So again, it's not butter, it's oil instead. You could melt down a little bit of coconut oil if you wanted and use that, but I'm just using regular sunflower. I wouldn't even waste my good olive oil on this. It doesn't need it, and it actually is quite a like slightly stronger flavour. So your sunflower oil, vegetable oil, anything like that is lovely. Stir it all around, it all gets coated. Make sure it's well dispersed. It all goes in the tin, and then you're going to bake this a little bit lower than normal, 170 for 20–25 minutes until it comes out soft and golden, and then you're going to cut it into your lovely bars. So that's what it looks like. It goes into your tin here like this. This one has come out of the oven already. This is what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
Cut it into little bars.
Got about a minute left.
That's it. I mean, like, it is literally that easy. I'm going to do a little drizzle of chocolate over the top. It freezes brilliantly as well, which is really nice, because I think if you're going to go to the trouble of making something like this, make a big batch, freeze it, and just have them in the freezer, and they're beautiful. And then this is the finished one. Serve it as a lovely snack, some gorgeous berries on the side, so you're getting a really, really healthy treat, but something that it's really filling. It's really filling and satisfying, and it's lovely.
Okay.
So guys, that's it.
Okay, well, while you're drizzling, we've got tons of messages in, especially for Charlie and Claire and Tiger. Neve from Mayo, I'm looking forward to April 2nd and climbing my local Croagh Patrick in aid of such a fantastic cause. Great to see Charlie, Claire and Tiger on the show this evening. Elaine says, still can't believe the restrictions have been eased. The weekend was like a blur now. Great to hear such positive news from Professor Luke. And I remember at 17 so well, honestly, one of the greatest songs ever written and still means so much today, says Brian.
Yeah, beautiful. Aisling, those treats are delicious. Full disclosure, I've had one in my hand because I've been eating it since the break. Absolutely delicious. That's my dinner for tonight.
Good.
Really, really tasty.
Good. Yeah, they're gorgeous, really nice.
That is all we have time. Oh, sorry, I should have. Will you read?
See, that's all we've got time for. Huge thank you to all of our fabulous guests and, of course, to Aisling for the treats as well.